As we start the new year and new decade, I'm going to talk about issues which are on the top of mind for a lot of people, specifically my predictions for 2020 in the fintech space.
All right, Rohit, big
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
What is the most revolutionary thing that's going to happen in fintech in 2020?
Yeah, so in my view, the thing that's accelerating globally is open banking. We are seeing a lot of excitement, interest coming in, a lot of new funding starting to happen already in the space of open banking and neobanks. So obviously the bet is that there's even more disruption coming in. And the most revolutionary piece in open banking is that it puts the power back in hands of the actual customer whose data we are all looking at. So the customer can decide what products they want, from where they want, and at what time they want. That will lead to unbundling of the financial services and the product sets that today banks and other financial institutions offer, and that will create a lot of opportunity. The other thing is the cryptocurrency piece. Libra is almost dead, but there is a news item today that central banks in some of the countries have joined hands to actually study some of these digital currencies out there. So I think that could become a big trend here.
What's the number one thing that's on the top of bankers' minds for 2020?
I think the one or two things that they're really thinking is that, how can they go digital faster? How can they cut their fixed cost, and how they can make their branches more efficient, and because almost all the banks in US right now are under a lot of cost pressure, and they need to get operationally efficient, and also reduce their branch expense that they have today.
The fintech sector is known for disruption. What's your prediction for what parts of finance are going to get disrupted in 2020?
The biggest disruptions for 2020 will be in the areas of cash, credit cards, and credit bureaus. So obviously, the cash component of the any transaction is going to get more and more disrupted, as we are seeing. Payments are going digital. It's becoming more and more cashless. Even credit cards are under threat now, because with the spread of mobile wallets, especially in Asia, and now it's starting to happen in Europe. US is behind, but in my view, it's a matter of time. That it will also catch up here. The other thing is, a lot of credit bureaus are also starting to. If we have seen that movement in last year, but that's going to accelerate, where they're trying to move away from traditional scorecard models and scoring models, looking at more alternative data. They also realize that they're starting to miss a lot of the mainstream activity which is happening, and a lot of this data which is getting generated, they have no access to it today. My take is that 2020 is shaping up to a pivotal year for fintech specifically, and financial services in general. We are seeing more convergence between the two, and more embedding of digital technologies in the financial services. No matter what happens, we'll have a lot to talk about this year.